Hey, welcome back to my channel. All right, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Tymara, T to the Y to the M to the A-R-A. All right, I have a few minutes to spare before I go run inside my appointment, so I just want to speak on something that I had on my mind today, on my heart, and that thing is to step outside your comfort zone. God just gave us this beautiful life, and we got to live it and enjoy it to the fullest. Don't have any regrets. You want to have as little regrets as possible by the time we leave this earth. We can leave this earth at any time. And I'm going to give you an example of how I stepped outside my comfort zone. Yeah, I was a little girl, grew up in the city, big old city, blah, 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 Philly. Woo! And so I just knew I wanted to get away. And while everybody in my high school class, we all got accepted, everybody 100% acceptance to college, decided I wanted to go away and go into the military, which I did. And I thank God for that journey. And so I went into the military, and I knew I wasn't going to move back home. All I knew was the city life. Now I live in the country. Never knew I'd be a country girl, but woo, I'm in the South. But yeah, anyway. So my spirit at times, it's just out there. I just want to just do things and just be free. I tell my husband that all the time. I just want to be free. And so I would run outside in the rain. I'm like, come on, kids, let's go run in the rain. Let's go roll in the mud. Just because, like, who cares? And so one time it was placed on my heart to just cut your hair off. Yeah. And I did. I cut my hair off last year in July. We are in July now, so it's been exactly a year. I cut my hair off. And so you also need to surround yourself with people who will support you. You support them, they support you, vice versa, you know, all that, family and friends. Y'all keep pushing each other. My husband, he wanted to go skydiving. I said, do it. Go. Jump. And so I wasn't doing that at the time. I do want to go skydiving now, but I need to, yeah, we're parents, we got kids. So he jumped out the plane, I stayed back and watched the babies. But yeah, so if you want to see that video, that's in the link too, it'll be listed below. But either way, he jumped out the plane. And at that time, I was like, okay, I'm going to cut my hair off bald. And so I did. At first, I started having a little bit of reservations. And I'm like, no, I don't know if I want to cut my hair off. But then he was like, no, do it. You want to do it? Do it. I'll get the scissors. I'll cut it. I'll clip it off. If that's what you want to do, then go do it. So I did follow through with it that night. As soon as it popped in my head, that night I cut my hair off. And so, yeah. And so the thing that I'm going to use as far as an example with this hair thing, I knew what it was like to have hair. I didn't know what it was like to not have hair. So only one or two things going to happen when you step outside this comfort zone. It's either one, you're going to like it, or two, you're not. But either way, you still tried it. You can always have a backup plan. I mean, I'm a black woman anyway. We all wear weave. Other people wear weave too. And so I knew if I cut it off and I didn't like it, I could put my wigs on, find some type of way to cover it up until it grew back, which is going back now. As you see, I'm wearing my little Erykah Badu little wrap. But either way, waiting for my hair to grow back. But either way, I'm doing protective styles, all that other stuff. But the thing is, once I cut my hair off that night, I was shocked, the emotions, everything else, but I felt liberated and I was happy that I did it. It was like a personal accomplishment. My husband looked at me, he was like, my kid looked at me, he was like, yeah, we all was shocked. Mommy cut her hair off bald. Just the picture, how it looked. Hair cut off, yeah. And then I wanted to grow back. I felt like I looked like my dad. I felt like I had to cut it off. My face just too round and for me to keep it short. But I enjoyed it. And that's the point that I'm just trying to make. Just enjoy this life to the fullest. Step outside your comfort zone. I mean, and all I can say is just try. Try it first. I mean, because we're in this comfort zone where we're comfortable. We're not moving. We're stagnant. We're not doing what we could be doing. I mean, so it's like fear gets in the way and stops us from doing what we could possibly do and just reaching our full potential just because we're afraid of what if this and what if that. So we come up with all these other things instead of just trying. So what if you fail? So what if you don't like it? That way, you're going on with life and not living with any regrets. You won't have any regrets. I don't have regrets cutting my hair off. I knew what it's like to have hair. I knew what it's like to not have hair. I decided between the two, I want to have hair. I'm growing my hair back. But at least I tried it. Hubby, he knew what it's like to be on the ground, but he didn't know what it's like to jump out of a plane. I know it's a little bit extreme, but He jumped out that plane. He took that leap of faith. I mean, it was most of the fear and anticipation and everything else ahead of time that made him even more scared before even just trying it. But once he jumped, he said, I want to go back and do it again, and you got to try it. And I want to try it. My fear getting the best of me a little bit, but I am going to try it. And so that's what I want to say. Step outside your comfort zone. If you want to go for that new job, go for it. If you want to move to a different state, go for it. If you just want to just step away from your circle, your friends, and go somewhere else, do it. If you want to go to another country, go. It's nothing stopping you. The only thing stopping you or holding you back is this chain that we keep around our feet. I feel like we're stuck and stopped and we can't just do this thing. So what? You fell? You just fell. Oh well. Oh, when you leave this earth, you're leaving this earth with no regrets. God bless you with another day to go on, and just every day is a gift. Some people don't get to see certain ages. Some people don't get to live all the way to their 70s, 80s. Some people die at a young age. Oh, somebody in the background. Every day we're still left on this earth is a day, is a gift. Appreciate life to its fullest. I know I'm trying to reach my full potential. Just on my heart. I just wanted to share that. So until I see you in the next one of these chit chat videos.